The Mitsubishi Eclipse is one of those cars that depends heavily on which generation you're talking about. A lot of people remember it because of early 2000s tuning culture and movies like The Fast and the Furious. The first and second generation Eclipse models from the early and late 1990s were the strongest versions, especially the turbocharged GST and GSX trims with the 4G63 engine. Those cars were genuinely quick for their era, lightweight, easy to modify, and surprisingly competitive against much more expensive sports cars. Even today, enthusiasts still respect the AWD GSX because of its tuning potential. Owners regularly report the engines lasting well beyond 200,000 miles when maintained correctly. But the car also developed a reputation for mechanical headaches. The biggest issue on many second-generation turbo models was crank walk, a thrust-bearing failure that could destroy the engine if ignored. Timing belt maintenance is also critical because the engines are interference motors. Miss the timing belt service and you can destroy the valves and cylinder head instantly. The third generation Eclipse, 2000-2005, changed completely. Mitsubishi moved away from the lightweight turbo formula and made it more of a front-wheel drive GT coupe. The styling was aggressive and still looks good today, but performance enthusiasts considered it a downgrade. It became heavier, lost AWD and turbocharging, and the handling wasn't as sharp as older models. Even today, car communities usually describe the third generation as the point where the Eclipse lost its identity. That doesn't mean it's terrible. The V6 GT models still sound good, are comfortable for highway driving, and look sporty, but reliability is average at best. Common issues include transmission problems. The fourth generation, 2006-2012, improved styling and brought back some personality, especially with the V6 manual GT. It's actually more reliable than many people assume if properly maintained. The biggest concern remains timing belt service and aging interior plastics. Owners also mention that OEM parts driving experience is where the Eclipse still wins people over. Even base models feel low, sporty, and connected compared to modern crossovers. Steering feel is decent. Visibility is poor because of thick pillars and the sloped rear hatch, and the rear seats are basically useless for adults. If someone wants an Eclipse today, condition matters more than generation. Most surviving cars have been modified, abused, or neglected. A clean, mostly stock Eclipse with maintenance history is worth far more than a cheap one with aftermarket parts and unknown history. Overall, the Eclipse deserves its iconic reputation visually and culturally, especially the 1995-1999 turbo models. But as an actual ownership experience in 2026, it's more of an enthusiast car than a smart, practical purchase. A good Eclipse is fun and memorable. A neglected one can become expensive very quickly.